standpoint, what really jumped out for game one for you guys?
I think our operation, although it needs to improve, was steady. It was good, getting people on and off. We didn't have really any issues getting people on and off the field. I think from a penalty standpoint, we were good with, procedure penalties that slow you down and get you off schedule. Third down, execution on third down, converting third downs was a big, big deal for us. And to be able to run for 6 third downs, I think that helps, staying on schedule. That helps an offense stay on the field and get rhythm and get that feeling that we had on Saturday.
How was the in-helmet communication on Saturday with Dylan?
We've been doing it since last spring, so it's nothing new. I mean, it becomes just the way that we communicate every day. We do it every day in practice, every single period, every single scrimmage. So there's no issues as far as the communication. Now, electrical and internet, that could probably jump up and get us at some point, but so far so good. I think it was great. In the NFL we had them, but it's just a still picture. You're able to just literally being in the box, you're connected to the Ethernet, and so you instantaneously get it once the whistle blows. A second goes by, and there it is, and you can see kind of what's happening. And I think it helped us, just improve as the game went on. And it's not as much about what the player is doing, as much as, hey, they're doing this. This is how we need to react to have more success.
What did you think of Dylan's performance overall, and what did you maybe talk to him about improving when you sat down this week?
The number one thing was just the operation, the rhythm of the offense, and taking care of the football, and he did all 3 of those. I thought he again, talking about a culture of excellence. I mean, he was prepared. He knew exactly where the ball needed to go. He was accurate with the ball, took care of the ball. I was just really excited to see it, because I knew, coming up that tunnel walk, that was a lot of years and a lot of memories and a lot of days of anticipation and excitement, and I was hoping that he was going to be able to come out and just play, and just play like he does. And you get nervous sometimes that a young guy gets and tries to do too much, and it's just too emotional. And he was like a freaking surgeon. Like, it was amazing to see him, just his maturity, way beyond his years from that standpoint.
Have you seen indications of that since he's been here?
I have, and you can't help but feel it. Like, when he walks in a room, he's got a little different feeling about him. But again, just scrimmages and practices, I've seen in 20 years of coaching, you turn the lights on at a game, people start to change and do weird things. And he didn't do that. If anything, he became more focused, as scary as that is. So I thought he got off to a really good start. And, there's always things that we can all improve on. He's going to continue to improve on his footwork and how that's the timing of the plays and the passing game stuff. He's going to obsess over all that to make sure he's the best version of himself, like he always does. But just super pleased with everything, from the brain to the ability of what I saw on Saturday.
When you guys are in the 2-minute at the end of the first half, and it went as smoothly as it did, is some of that attributable to the fact that you're able to talk to him in the huddle? I know you've already talked about the headset, but how much of that was just him being able to know what to do and have that presence? Like, if he didn't have you in his head, you feel like he would have run that as well?
I still think we would have the same success. I mean, we have a menu of plays that we're going to get to, certain situations. We have words that explain situations, so there's not a lot of talking. Coach Rule has been with him for a long time now. He's done an unbelievable job, starting in the spring, through the summer, into fall camp, of creating situational football. As little as, not just that 2-minute, but just, what we're doing on 3rd and 4th downs, and the communication that's layers and layers ahead of even before you have to make that decision allowed us to have success. So that was really good to see. I won't go off on a tangent. To have that 2-minute drill right before the half, you always want to try to get a 2 minutes somehow, some way. And we were able to manufacture one, and hopefully we'll improve because of it.
Because of the way that drive started, with him getting sacked and having to come out of play and being 3rd and long, under a minute left, is there any thought there on your part, on Coach Rule's part, like, just got to pack it in for the half, or were you pretty adamant about trying to score there?
No, we were adamant. I mean, we had timeouts, and we've practiced that so much. Like, we were not going to miss an opportunity to go score a touchdown, and we trusted our players, trusted our receivers, trusted our O-line, trusted the quarterback, trusted the running backs in protection and decision makings. That it was just, we were anxious to get to that moment where we could go and see if all the work that we had done, come to fruition.
What do you feel about the protection, offensive line play in general?
I was pleased. I was really pleased. I thought, the one sack, he kind of moved up in the pocket. It was kind of an awkward, because, there was a miscommunication with the receiver. He thought the guy was going to be somewhere, and it kind of got him off track in the pocket. But other than that, I thought they did a tremendous job, with Dylan's help of, just making sure we're moving in the right direction to the right people that are rushing to make sure that we can get that protection. I thought in the run game, we were able to run the football by handing it off, and that was something I wanted to see, that, not utilizing as much a quarterback run as, just traditionally handing the ball off. I wanted to see what that would look like, and I was very pleased.
Was there anything you learned about
that running back room this week? How do you tighten that up a little bit more? I mean, it's gonna be hard, as you said, to keep playing forward the way you have.
No doubt, and the other day's game shook out in a manner that we could get them all in the game, but, the most productive guys that take care of the football are going to be out there. Like, they need to continue to compete this week, like they had a great day today of competition. Some guys did things well, some guys didn't do things well, back and forth. So, we'll keep working throughout the week, and then, by the end of the week, we'll play who gives us the best chance to run the football and protect the quarterback.
Is there anything you learned from that room just by seeing them in a game setting versus what they were giving you in fall camp?
Not really. It was pretty much the same. What my anticipation of their skill sets, what they showed up during the game.
How pleased were you with Isaiah's performance after his journey back to this point?
Really pleased. We really didn't go into it saying, let's throw a bunch of deep balls here. The ball just kind of found it, and I think, he had a chance to make plays, and he made them, and that was really, really good to see.
Said during your film review of the see what you've seen from Colorado's defense, they've had some changes on defensive stuff.
Yeah, very sound. NFL, a pro style offense. Obviously, people talk about those all the time, but this is a pro style defense. You can see all the different layers that you see on Sundays. I think they do a really nice job. They got very athletic corners that, just can get in your face and play man all day. They got a nickel that can cover anybody on the field. They got two safeties. One safety, obviously, that plays in the middle of the field is really physical. The other safety's athletic, covers guys, does a really nice job. I think they're talented up front, big, long guys that can rush the quarterback, that cause issues, setting the edges in the run game and rushing the passer in the passing game. So that on top of, their system of how they play football, it's going to be an issue. So we've got to have a nice week of preparation as coaches and players to make sure that, we're executing at the highest level come Saturday night.
Matt talked about the tight ends doing a nice job in the blocking game. What kind of opportunities do you see for them to get more involved in some of the passing stuff? I mean, obviously we saw Thomas catch a few balls, but getting deeper.
Yeah, for sure. And, I came out of that game myself. Just, we've got to get vertical concepts for those guys, especially Thomas, with his athletic ability. So we got to continue to make an effort to find ways, find different concepts that, can show his skill set as well. Awesome. Thanks, guys.